And welcome back to Mamiya, Shared Illusions World's End. I'm a wonderful snowfox, and we are... I've realized I've somehow missed Ryou, and he actually is one of the options here. And I think I figured out how to do him, so we are slightly pendulums of timing this, so alright. Remember, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, support the channel, find out when the videos come out, and we are going to hopefully get Ryou here, because I think I figured out where it was. Took a seat close to the exit. It's next to you if you don't mind, not at all. Then a cough came in, everyone might have in place, not me. So we sit next to, because they're kind of connected, the Suo and like Ryou. Suo. I don't think we have to pay attention to him, but just in case. I'm pretty sure we don't have to. I just don't feel like doing this in like more than one take. Oh well. Yes, we've met all of you. I'm pretty sure I thought nothing of him before, and I think I got to Ryou, so. I've not done Ryou, I just figured out it was possible. So I think staying put is what got us the other one, right? And I think looking around is how we actually do it. Oh god, what did I do first? Oh no. Okay, my attention aimlessly wander around. Excuse me, you dropped this. There we go. There's Ryou. Found him. Easy. I do exist now. Yeah. My bad. It happens. Were you close to Natsume? Not really. I only came here because he was a classmate. I can't say I expected this, though I thought it too much to bother you. So we have to warm up our goddamn reading skills. And my voice is just half dead, so. I can say my goodbyes when I have to. I see. Natsume and I didn't really talk much. For all I know, he might not even remember me. But he still came? He might not have cared, but I remember him very well. I got this thing from him too. The ballpoint pen you dropped? Yeah, he lent it to me when we were sitting next to each other. I didn't have anything to write with. He just did it without even saying a word. I told him I'd return it once class was over, but he let me use it for the rest of the day. I went to return it the next day, but he told me just to keep it. I said I didn't really need it, but he was adamant about it, not wanting it back. Unfortunately, based on all the other stories here, and I'm pretty sure Mamiya being evil, I think Ryou might end up dead. Which, I thought he ended up dead in the other story as well, but I think he's going to die in this one. And now it's an item left behind by a dead guy. I figured I'd bring it here. Just double check this is all actually working, right? Yeah, everything's working. Okay, perfect. I did check all the settings before. I couldn't give it back to him. Hell, I don't even need it. And now I can't even throw it away. I see. Take good care of it if you can. Please. I imagine that's what Natsume would have wanted to. I guess you're right. Sorry for keeping you. Anyway, take care. Yeah. I spent a moment thinking about what had just happened. People dressed in all black, a dead, almost suffocating atmosphere, and the deceased person at the center of it all. Natsume. It still hadn't really sunk in that I would now be living in a world without him. Even now I half expected him to show up at school like he always did, flashing the biggest grin. A part of me still wanted this entire funeral to be a huge practical joke. But in the end, entertaining thoughts like that only served as a cruel reminder of the fact that he was gone. Death was unexpectedly sudden and anticlimactic. I looked up at the distant sky above. The grey clouds cast achromatic? Interesting. Veil over the city. Another word I don't know. They use like really weird words for this. Today would come, and I would continue to breathe under this very same sky. The death of a single person would have no effect on my daily life. I would go to school, then to my part-time job, and finally back home. After all, so is this when he has this part-time job with Suo? That can't be right. After all, that's me taking up only a fraction of that routine. I'm back. My home stood exactly where it always did. I leave behind the out-of-the-ordinary event that was the funeral and step back into the realm of the familiar. The laundry was still hanging up and drying, while the sink still chock full of dishes. Giving them no more than a fleeting glance, I went straight to my room. I felt tired from everything that happened during the day. I crashed into a futon without even bothering to change. It didn't matter to me if the world ended. My existence was entirely too minuscule for me to perceive matters of that scale. I had my hands full with protecting what was right in front of me. I would wake up only to start mulling over my days again. All I did was live a mundane, unchanging life. So I went to sleep, bringing yet another day to a close. Not me. You're clearly not me. I want. Sorry, I'm still saying not me from the other one. Ryou, you're the most relatable one, clearly. He's like, such a mundane, everyday routine. I like Ryou. I'm glad Ryou has a story. Ryou? It's Ryou, isn't it? It's not Ryou, it's Ryou. I know how to pronounce Japanese, come on. I mustn't run away. Every time I did something, those words would flash through my mind. How did he end up losing his memories? That's a one blank I have here. I wiped the mud off my cheek and glanced at the man lying beside me. Finding the iron pipe uncomfortable in my hand, I tossed it aside without a moment's hesitation. Ugh. The dewy smell of the morning persisted throughout the day. For a brief moment, the sun shone through the gap between the heavy clouds rolling above. Once again, the air itself felt dead. I could barely remember the last time I lived freely. Yet again, I could not escape the sun's watchful eye. Typical classmate A. Seriously? I actually saw a really awesome video the other day. Is it the same video? Oh my god. Ugh, typical classmate A. No way, can I see it? What the heck is it? How come Kichki's in the classroom so early in the morning? He usually comes in so late. I hear he had another fight the other day. It was under the bridge. Who does he think he is? A hero of some TV show about delinquents? We're all living in peace though, man. I really wish he'd learn how to read the room. This is a nice look for him with the pop collar and everything. He has like, it's such a formal look than just the pop collar. Kichki. Eek. What? Damn, class up's actually trying to talk to him. There's a limit to how diligent a person should be. This is a questionnaire for the next meeting, and all students need to submit it. So if possible, if it's not too much of a bother, it would be great if you could do sometime this week. Okay. Huh? I'll hand it to you later. Oh, okay, thanks. Hey, it's Banato. Ryou. Okay, so it's real. So Ryou. It's real. Well, because all of those just kind of combined into the one syllable, so it's just real. Hey, Minato. You going home? Sorry, higher for him, right? You going home? Can I take along halfway? Sure. How are you doing? It's a part-time job keeping you busy? Yeah. I see. Sounds rough. How's Midori? What year is she in now? She's in her 3rd year of elementary school. Alrighty? I guess that's about time she started getting more feminine, huh? Right? You remember that time she fell into the pond? Yeah. That was crazy. There were no adults around, so you just jumped in right after her. It wasn't that deep. I also remember when you ate her snacks and made her cry. That happened? It did. Man, how hungry could I have been to steal little girl's snacks? Eh. You've got work today? Yeah. Good luck then. Thanks. Midori. Ryou. These were left over in the shop. What about the chocolate Krispies? There are some of those too. Let's go home. Ryou? You want to go today? Can't I? It's fine, as long as you keep your word. I promise to wash my hands and rinse my mouth. Good. Let's go then. Okay. I can't imagine Ryou saying a sentence quickly. You can sit down and start eating there. Midori gave an enthusiastic nod and took a large chocolate donut. Crispy donut. Not crisp. Crisp donut in both hands and began stuffing it into her mouth. Could the waves quiet down, please? My god, the sound effects are way too loud. Out for a strawberry donut myself. Midori had already finished hers and went off to look at the first seashells. Midori is very good at discovering beautiful things. Even subtle, poignant kinds of beauty that most people would normally overlook. Midori noticed my gaze and held up a large seashell with the widest possible grin she could muster. Ryou. Looks so beautiful in the sun, I couldn't help but smile myself. After finishing my donut and feel the sting of the salty wind in my wound, I thought back to what happened the other day. Including a certain classmate I had barely ever spoken to. Could the waves calm down? Like, the piano's going crazy, but the waves are just, like, way too loud. A person's deaf, huh? Ryou? You'd already been playing in the sand until moments ago, was now standing in front of me. Feel like going home already? It didn't take long to... Ryou? What is it, Midori? Come with me. Midori? Midori grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the sea. It must have been something she couldn't figure out on her own. After a while, she came to a stop. I followed her gaze and let out a gasp. Is it a person? My guess is a oh my god, what? Sir, what are you doing here? Oh, he drowned himself. Right. I remember that. Someone washed up on the beach. His school jacket was heavy with all the water it soaked up. His hair, too, was dripping wet. I could barely sense any breathing from his purple lips. Midori? Midori merely ran off without any instructions from me. I pulled the man from the waves, careful not to move him too much. This is a stark contrast to what happened earlier with, like, those two, right? Because he was out in the cold, and now he's, like, on the beach being pulled out of the, like, lake. He was significantly taller than me, so by the time I was done, Midori had already returned with the bag. Get a towel. Nodding, Midori started wiping the water off the man, and I took his jacket from, check his balls. Should take all the clothes off, especially if he's cold, because that'd literally be warmer. Because, like, the clothes being wet would, like, just keep him cooled. He's moving. As I kept the man's chin to lift his face a little, he suddenly opened his eyes. You okay? Huh? What am I doing here? He looked in the distance, a drowsy expression. His memory still appeared to be jumbled. As I kept studying him for many signs of pain, our eyes abruptly met. He had a slightly tidy look to him, with a hint of youth still lingering in his features. Ah. Hey. Yes? You okay? Right, I mean, yes. Do you remember who you are? I think so, I just can't seem to remember how I got here. Thank you for saving me. I'd like to express my gratitude somehow. Mind telling me your name? You don't need to do that. But, look, I'm telling you not to bother. Well, okay. Now that he was awake, the man's body no longer seemed as large as before. You should go to the hospital. It's Midori. He looked like he's still wanting to say something, but I ignored him and left. Don't help others. That's the lesson he needs to learn. Are you sure we did the right thing, Ryou? What do you mean? I mean, you know. Oh, yeah. I see. He's going to lock me up in his basement later. This is pre-revenge for that. I see. Let's go home, Midori. Oh, Ryou. Oh, Ryou. Sorry, that's what it's supposed to be. I can believe something like that would happen the other day. Would happen the day after I seen a dead person at a funeral. I didn't want to have anyone else die in front of me. I was done looking at corpses. That was the extent of the reason why I saved him. Nothing more, nothing less. I felt back to him, the way he looked. Light blue hair, coupled with a pair of puzzled eyes, the color of lead. I was trying not to scrutinize him too much. We wouldn't meet again anyway. We wouldn't? Wait. Was that even the first time I'd seen him? His face actually felt oddly familiar. Hey. I was suddenly addressed by a large man. This again. Midori, go over there for a moment. Okay. You want something? You know very well what I want. For as long as I can remember, other people, especially those prone to violence, would constantly feel the need to challenge me. Before long, I found myself surrounded by thugs and lowlifes on a daily basis. Ha! Guess the rumors were true. You're not the type to back away from a fight. I don't run. Well, that's great and all, but we've got a reputation to maintain. So you're gonna have to die here. No hard feelings, alright? Oh, no wonder he keeps getting injured. Why is Ryou getting injured constantly? Because he's constantly fighting people. I actually hated fighting. I found it to be a waste of time. I just couldn't stand running away. Simple as that. I dodged an incoming fist, slipped under him, and delivered a punch of my own to his side. That didn't send him to the ground, though. Instead, he grabbed me by the head and smashed into his knee. Knees and elbows are, like, basically lethal, so... Searing pain flared up to my face. Because, like, those are, like, excessive violence if you're doing elbows and knees. Because the punches and kicks aren't as bad, but, like, those are very sharp. Especially if you hit them in the head, that will, like, 100%, like, break open the skin. Ugh. I picked up a random brick I found lying on the ground. Oh, those random bricks lying on the ground. Always kept me in use. And used it to fuck the man inside of the head. Thwack. The man that attacked me now lay on the asphalt. Frustration washed over me. What a waste of time. Oh, I need some more water. God damn it. Almost like hiccuping. It's awful. My nose is bleeding. Well, whatever. I gotta make dinner. He just seems to, like, not caring at all. He's like disinterested? It's not interested, right? It's not interested. A violent dizziness overcame me. Does this break his amnesia? Because he took a hard hit to the head. I closed my eyes as tightly as I could, and then opened them back up. I've waited to meet you, Ryou. Oh, is this where we meet the rabbit? Because the only one I haven't seen is the rabbit, right? It's gonna be a stupid rabbit. There we go. It's a stupid rabbit. Well, clearly this one has to be important because it's literally like the mascot of the actual, like, well, it's the icon of the actual game. So this one hopefully is important. Huh? I was looking at a large rabbit head. It reminded me of a plush toy I'd seen somewhere before. And the young boy seemed to be wearing it as like a mask. Pleasure to meet you, my dearest Ryou. I didn't sense him coming at all. Actually, now that we know what Mamiya looks like, we could probably do a better voice. But you know what? Whatever. We're just going to do whatever. Just do a non-voice from. I didn't sense him coming at all. He caught me completely by surprise. There was no way I wouldn't have noticed someone standing so close to me. Especially with a giant fucking rabbit head. Maybe I hit my head too hard during that fight. In any case, nothing good ever came from humoring weirdos. I tried walking around the weird child, but he stepped in front of me again, blocking my way. I've wanted to meet you for so long. There hasn't been a single moment I wasn't thinking of you. Out of my way. Come now, aren't you being a little rude? Yeah. Deciding I tolerate the boy no more, I ruthlessly swung a brick at him. Ryou, what's gone into you? Who the hell are you? Don't you know? Oh, how cruel, I'm your friend. How do you know my name? I remained incredulously on his words. Incredulous of his words? I was going to say incredulously, whoops. His suspicious tone lowered to a whisper. My name's Mamiya. Mamiya? Oh my, have you seriously forgotten about me, Ryou? Yeah. Another swing from my brick. Ryou, at least hear me out. Find someone else. Gosh, you're so violent. It has me worried about your future. You couldn't kill me with that thing. Good job, Ryou. Kill Mamiya. Good job, buddy. Welcome back, Ryou. Are you okay? Yeah, just wait here. I'll go fix something up for dinner. Okay. Today has been unusual, to say the least. I saved a man from drowning, got jumped by a thug, and met a crazy, unhinged child. It tastes great. Glad to hear it. Yet a single look at Midori made all my exhaustion melt away. Midori watched her favorite... Oh, it's her. Okay, well, Midori's kind of a male name, I thought. So, whatever. Wolfing down the rice omelet I made her. You've got ketchup on your face. Mm-hmm. Okay, you got it off. Mio. Yeah. You think Mom would be late again? Man, all the parents are just, like, busy at work. I know that overworking is, like, a very serious problem, but, like, come on. That's what I heard. I see. It'd be nice if she came home early for a change. Yeah. Our mother never showed up at that night. Midori fell asleep around 9. I took her in my arms and carried her to the futon. By the time I slipped her under the covers, she was already fast asleep. God, I can't read. Guess I should have hit the guest side. She hit the sack. It had been a tiring day. But tomorrow another day would come, and once again I have to move. Considering how boring my life was, I didn't feel like I'd leave. Boring? You saved a drowning man, got attacked on the way home, and then met like a weird rabbit child. I'd say that's the opposite of boring. It's quite interesting. I didn't feel like I'd leave anything behind. Morning, Ryou. Why the... Is that a what? It's such a beautiful morning. Look how beautiful the sky is, and even the birds are chirping. Let's have ourselves a great... Yeah! Stop focusing me! You're trespassing on private property. Don't say that, we're family. Excuse me? I mean, I'm... your father. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Okay, Mamiya. I know we're like the herald of chaos in this story, but like... Could we try a better excuse that you're my father? You can call me Dad. Or is that too embarrassing for someone of your age? Look at the height difference! Like... Would you prefer father? You can call me father, Ryou. Gee... So what's your plan for today? I know it's important to let your hair down from time to time, but don't neglect your studies either. He's just not having it. Ryou. God, what was wrong with this guy? Ah, Ryou. Minato. Oh, is this a friend of yours, Ryou? Wow, you look angry than usual. Your brows are more wrinkled than a raisin. He's right, you know. You'll leave a mark when you get older. And whose fault do you think that is? Huh? Mm-hmm. So, Ryou, did I do something? Or Just tell me straight if I did. I wasn't talking to you. Really? I sure don't see anyone else here. Anyone that messes with Ryou will have to deal with. Will have me to deal with? Sorry, I think that's what me to deal with. Ryou? What's wrong? Ryou? I started running. Why? Because I came to a sudden realization. This annoying demon child. Come on, Ryou, don't you think it's rude to just run off without saying anything to your friend? Was only visible to me. He kept up with me for a while, but ultimately managed to shake him off after taking a few sharp turns. I leaned against the wall and allowed my breathing slowly to even out. Why was I the only one who could see him? Had I finally gone insane? Maybe it was that knee I took to the head. Or maybe I just been abnormal all along. I just didn't realize it. Ugh. An unpleasant memory flashed into my mind for a split second. I couldn't quite remember when or where it was from. Ugh. Doesn't your shift start soon? Oh my... He was just there, almost like he had appeared out of thin air. Perhaps Fiona was right. Maybe I was just tired. What's wrong? Do you need to hurry? Don't you need to hurry? Hearing that silly voice made me deeply regret even trying to take this seriously. In any case, I kept my thoughts off and headed to work. Ryou, you're such an interesting character. I think you're my favorite. You have like amnesia, you like meet all the people, and now you have like an annoying like rabbit. He's the one that had the most rational, like, Minato saw a weird floating child and went like, hello, how's your day? And Ryu's like, what the fuck's this thing? I'm working, get lost. Huh? But I want to see you work. I can etch it in my memory. Just don't speak to me, okay? Makes me look fucking crazy. Okay. Miraculous enough, I somehow managed to keep a straight face during my shift. Boss, I think we're out of oil. Ah. You're the guy from the beach. Wow, what a coincidence. I step into a random donut shop and run into you, of all people. Oh, and here's your towel, by the way. I never got the chance to give it back. You shouldn't have bothered. The smell of detergent wafted through my nostrils. I took the towel from him. Looking up, I saw him staring with expectant eyes. That just ended up irritating me. I'm really grateful for what you did earlier. Would you mind telling me your name? Look. Kishki, you can start your break if you want. Your sister should be here soon. Oh, were you in the middle of something? So your name is Kichiki. It's Kichiki Ryou. And I'm Kato. I really appreciate what you did for me yesterday. I really should thank you somehow, but I haven't brought anything. Say, do you like donuts? Do you like the donuts they sell here? Sorry, not a fan of sweets, I take it? In that case, listen. Really love strawberry donuts. Hey. Oh, I see. That's a relief. It's nice to meet you. Midori. Do you remember me? You two saved my life yesterday. Yep. Ugh. Would you mind if I dropped by again sometime? Seriously? Of course not. Stop answering for me, Midori. We don't mind at all, right, Ryou? Thank you, you're too kind. Whatever, do what you want. Midori, I came to pick you up. Aw, that's cute. Ryou looks really good in this one, actually. Ryou, sorry, Ryou. I keep saying Ryou, it's Ryou. Ryou, look. What is it? A stone. Huh? That's a peculiar color. Yep. It's very beautiful. Yep. Midori was a little different from other children. She wear a raincoat even on sunny days, making her inadvertently stand out. On top of that, she disliked being part of groups and ended up getting kind of isolated in her class. Speaking of which, what happened to the purse I made the other day? It got torn up. How? I got caught on a branch. I see. I'm sorry, Ryou. You should have told me sooner. I can fix it for you. Thanks. Look at the clean cut on the purse. I could easily tell it was done by scissors. I wish she opened up with me about these things. I could easily put those kids in their place, no problem. Maybe that's exactly why she keeps it to herself. I stuck a needle into the torn cloth while mentally sawing at my own violent impulses. He's like, I could kill those children. He's like, what am I saying? He's like, that's too violent. Is he working at a shoe store? These look nice. Hey, Ryou, you wanna... word reading. I just read the hey, Ryou, and just blanked on everything else. Wanna stop by someplace on the way home? No, can do. I've got work. Okay then, how about late at night? You're free after Midori falls asleep, right? I can call the guys over and we'll have a good time. It's been ages. I've still got work then. Huh? You're working nights on top of the donut shop? Aren't you still in high school? It's not that difficult to falsify information. Yeah, because they're not supposed to have part-time jobs, right? Because it's the whole thing that they're not supposed to hire students, yeah. That's a thing. Don't you think you're overworking yourself? I mean, you have Midori to think about still, but still, you need to take better care of yourself. Says Minata. I don't think I have much to offer, but if you're having a hard time, I could. No need. This isn't about Midori. Well, if you say so. But still, try to find some time for us to hang out. I just might start sulking otherwise, you know? Okay. Jeez, at least pick up on the joke. Talk about embarrassing. Anyway, good luck at work. Thanks. Lacrosse club training has been pretty tiring. I even fall asleep during class a few times. Especially Japanese class. Our teacher's voice is so soothing and mellow, it just makes you doze off immediately. And that's usually when it hits me with a question. The last time it happened, I totally panicked, and no one in the class helped me out. Can you imagine? That was kind of your own fault, though. Also, I'm busy right now. Wow, talk about brutally honest. But it's not like you've ever dozed off during class, do you? That's none of your business. See what I mean? You should take classes seriously. Look, I love to stay awake, but after feeling so drowsy all the time lately. because he dreams. Because he's stuck in his dreamy reality and he can't tell them apart. Oh, you even yawned yourself. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. I saw you. No, you didn't. My habits are really rubbing off and... Ow! Why'd you punch me? You laughed. Jeez. Are you the Suo I've been hearing so much about? Huh? Well, you really are as tall as I heard. Around 190 centimeters, give or take a few. Must be a real pain on trains. Well... Ryou? Minato? Huh? Jeez. How are we going to introduce me? I'm Tojo Minato, Ryou's childhood friend. Tojo Minato. For a brief moment, Suo studied Minato with eyes full of disbelief. I see. Could you stop staring like that? Hey Ryou, is he always like this? No. Oh, I'm sorry, you just look a lot like someone I know, so... Really? You must have some pretty handsome friends then. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Get it? Jeez. That was a joke, okay? Follow up on her, you just make me look like an idiot. You two seem pretty close. Well, we've known each other for ages. Now slipped his arm. Slipped his arm under my shoulder, over my shoulder to smile. He was stronger than he looked, so I could pull myself away. We're not that close. Come on, no, they'd be shy about it. Yeah, Ryou's really just kind of tying this all together, huh? Oh, hi, Minano. Midori! Minano let go of me and rushed to Midori as soon as he saw her. Even so, I was amazed by how quickly his attitude changed. I haven't seen you in ages, Midori. How have you been? Great. Love Minano. Love you, Minano. Love you too, Midori. Just ignore them. He's always like this. Right. It's gone late. Are you hungry, Midori? Yes. Then let's go. I'll see you around, Sio. Oh, okay. You're not leaving? Sorry, I am. What's wrong? To tell the truth, I had to fight with my mother this morning. It wasn't really anything serious, but I'd said something awful in the spur of the moment, and I kind of don't want to go home. The puppy Luxio gave me didn't match his tall, imposing stature at all. Please, Ryou, could I stay with you for a little while longer? Stay with Ryou? The Midori can stay too. You're hungry, right? I can treat you to something. So, yes. Putting off problems only makes them worse. I know. Hold on a sec. So kept his grey eyes fixed on the ground. He looked like he was about to cry. Sighing, I took out a pen and paper out of my bag and hastily jotted down a few lines. Here you go. Huh? What's this? I handed him a single sheet of paper. Is this a note? It's a letter. Oh. So straightened himself and began studying the piece of paper in his hands. I stopped him just as he was about to open it. Don't read it here. Obviously. That's why I wrote it. But why? You have to read it at home. That's my one condition for giving it to you. Got it? I didn't hear your answer. Yes, got it. This response came with a speed and strength expected of someone in a sports club. It made me smile, honestly. Wait, I mean... I'll be waiting for your reply. Okay. I'll see you again tomorrow, Ryou. You too, Midori. Bye-bye, Kyoto. That's the happiest click of tongue I've ever heard from you. Shut up. Look, I know how it feels not wanting to go home. But he's not like me. I know, you're special. You think? Exactly what part of me is supposed to be special. Now, trust me, you're definitely special. To everyone around you, and most of all, to me. Let's go home, Ryou. Ryou, bathroom's ready. Got it, you can wait for me in the room. I need to dry my hair. There should be a hair dryer in there. Okay. Alright, time for a bath, I guess. I'm home. Oh my god, these parents. God, my throat just actually is killing me. They're open with a crack with a lone woman standing in the room. I can't believe one of the parents is actually in the stories. Ooh. Her face was flushed bright red, and not even her thick layer of makeup could do much to hide it. It was our mother. Welcome back. Hand me some water, Ryou? I gave her a glass of water and prepared in advance. I focused on cleaning up the dishes, careful not to frown at the stench of alcohol that wafted from her mouth at every chuckle. God, I can't get changed by myself. Help me, Ryou. Ryou? I stopped washing the plates and wiped my hands. Turning out, I saw a half-naked woman on the floor smiling at me. Hurry! With no other choice left, I started undressing her. First, I pulled down her skirt and folded it up. Next came her stockings. While I did this, she simply continued to smile. She must have had a good day, judging by the expression on her face. The small girl stuck to her clothes made my head hurt. Thanks, Ryou. Such a good boy. Anyway, I'm off to bed. After changing into pajamas, the woman patted me on the head and staggered towards the room with a can of beer in hand. Drunk and drinking still, huh? I wonder what Ryou's problem is. I felt sick to my stomach. That bath couldn't come soon enough. Just as I stood up. Stoop. Oh my god. I read the stood up like stoop. But just as I stood up and headed for the bathroom, her attitude did a sudden 180. Huh? The hell are you doing in my room? Huh? Damn, I forgot Midori was in the room. Having finished drying her hair, she must have lain down for a quick nap on her mother's bed. However, when she walked in, my mother immediately, without a hint of restraint, kicked Midori off the bed. Yeah? Useless little shit. I bust my ass off feeding you, so the least you could do is try not to constantly upset me. I'm sorry. Think crying will make it okay? God, you're such an annoying little brat. I have a sense that Ryou might kill this lady. Or get killed by this lady, one of the two. She then threw a can at her. He hit the floor with a loud thud, spraying beer all over the terrified Midori. And then I'm sorry. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. What are you staring at? You want something to say something, Ryou? Ryou? Whatever, I'm off the bed. You clean up this mess. I didn't hear you. I'll clean it up. Ryou. Kill your mother, Ryou. Kill your mother. Now that we know that Mamiya is just like nothing but like the bad voice, just like, kill her. You should kill her, Midori. Kill her. Midori would say kill her. I'm surprised you even showed up at a time like this. I was worried you might be sad. I'm already used to it. It's always been like this? Yeah. So, Father, Mamiya, what's your call here? She's our mother. You poor pig. Shut up. Sure can't choose where they're born. Shut the hell up. Yeah. I was never given a choice, and I couldn't change anything. So, don't come talk to me about alternative possibilities. It just frustrates the hell out of me. It makes me wish I could do something. I'm not on the alcohol cover floor. Why do I have to do this? The others don't. Why? I don't want to think about it. So don't make me. That's why I'm here. To make you think about it. I heard Mamiya's voice from above me. Looking up, all I saw was the same old rabbit head with an unreadable expression. Children can't choose their homes. But I chose you. Do you understand me, Ryou? I need you. You were chosen. Heh. What a load of crap. Ryou. It's so stupid. I kept wiping the floor over and over, but the smell of alcohol never left my nose. Man, we're done for the day. You can go home. Thank you. And here's your pay. Thanks. It's getting late. Head straight home, kiddo. Will do. The slightly depressed sounding like Ryou also works kind of well too. Well, uninterested. I think disinterested. It's uninterested. All right. I'm freezing. I can't believe you're fine with your sleeves rolled up like that. Want me to hold your hand? Huh? You look kind of happy. Did something happen? Nothing much. Come on. I've known you for ages. I know if something's going on. Tell me. I'm almost there. Well, I have no idea what that means, but I'm happy for you anyway. Ouch. Hey, I didn't hit you that hard, did I? Hey, Ryou, I see you're working hard as usual. Yeah. I don't see Midori around, though. She only had morning classes. She left early. Oh, I see. Then let's head out. And so the other person playing the same position as me. Huh? What you just said? Please stop. Yeah. I have to go. I have to go. Hey. Are you alright? Yeah, you can use the wet tissue to wipe your face. Ah, is something wrong? Can you move? You don't have to do this. Huh? Please, just leave me alone. Huh? But I need water here. Shut up. You didn't help when they were when they were punching me. Yeah, we're good. There's lots of water. Just leave. Let's go. I wonder why some people do things like that. Don't think too much about it. You're right, thank you. Still, violence is the only thing that I can't overlook. Oh well, you're paired poorly with me. Only cowards rely on brute force like that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm headed this way, so... Oh, fidgeting so gave me a couple of fruitive glances. After a few moments, he finally mustered up the courage to act and promptly took something out of his bag. Yeah? I wrote you a reply. When I tried to open the letter, Sarah mentioned for me to stop. I thought we agreed to read these at home. Alright. We did, didn't we? Guess you're right. Anyway, I'll be waiting for your reply. Right? Promise me you'll do it. Yeah, sure, whatever. Read them at home, huh? I sure don't want to go home, though. I'm back. Carefully opened the door, but my eyes widened when I saw she was in the foyer. Shit. I didn't think she'd be back so soon. A pair of godly heels lay next to Midori's tiny shoes. In other words, she and my mother were alone in the house. Straining my eyes, I heard a faint sound from the other side of the door. I had a bad feeling about this. Midori? I flung open the door without bothering to arrange the shoes, and was met her with a hellish sight. Why do you even exist? No. It's all your fault. I'm sorry, yeah. I don't understand this drunk at all. I truly don't understand it. They're just projecting the problem, I suppose. A room littered with beer cans. A coat of various pieces, discarded clothing strewn around the floor. In the center of it all was my drunk mother hitting an almost naked Midori. Stop it. I tried to pull my mother away, but a cold stare she threw. I'm sorry, surely Ryou could take on his own mother. Like, he's good at fighting too. But the cold glare she threw made me stop in my tracks. Ryou. Are you also getting in my way? All you ever do is protect that half-witted brat. Ugh. Midori was desperately gasping for air. Beneath her wrinkled shirt, I could see several large bruises. It's always been like this. You're saying it's my fault? Why doesn't she go my way? Why do things always go my way? Why isn't Osamu here? For a moment, I doubted my own ears. The name Osamu triggered something in my brain. My mother let go of Midori and jumped on me instead. She was distracted to properly react and ended up underneath her. Ryou, answer me! The world was an unfair place. The parents you were born would end up shaping your lives a great deal. No matter your efforts, and regardless of how hard you tried to live a good life, they always pull you back down to their level. I was born to a low-life mother, and nothing in the world will change that. It was a stigma I have to carry for the rest of my life. So that's kind of nice that he got to live in the other house then, right? Because he moved in with Sue, besides the fact that Sue absolutely went crazy locked him in the basement, but besides that, he had a pretty nice time. Why does it have to be like that? My mother continued pummeling me. Midori trembling behind her, clearly on the verge of passing out. You don't have to watch this. I'm used to pain. I'd rather she hit me than you. Why? Why? What nonsense is this? Taking my weakening mother's fist with no resistance, I slowly directed my gaze toward the window. It's just Mommy that would have gonna kill her. The day was about to end. Metallic taste spread across my mouth. Probably wound inside my mouth. Nothing to worry about, though. Pretend I didn't feel the pain. I stood up and rinsed my mouth in the bathroom. The face I saw reflected in the mirror had been swelled beyond recognition. People at school were going to start rumors about me having another fight. I'd have to endure the cold gazes all over again. What a pain in the ass. The bathroom was dark, almost like a solitary confinement cell. Didn't he say he never backs down from a fight? But he's backing down for this one. That's a... come on. Water continued to pour from the tap. I get to turn it off. And we're also not getting the authorities here. Come on, Ryou. Step it up. Surely not getting beaten senselessly every day is the better option than getting beaten senselessly every day. Nothing had changed. I will never escape this. Suddenly I felt a sharp pain flare up in my chest. Ugh. Looking in the mirror, it became clear I wasn't doing too hot. I closed my eyes as tightly as possible, attempting to stifle the pain. Why? Why'd I have to deal with this all alone? Ryou. Kill her, Ryou. You again. Let's bun a raid, Mio. Huh? The hell are you talking about? Cut the crap. I'm dead serious. Run away with me. Mal extended his hand toward me. I almost took it. But at the end, I gritted my teeth and pushed him away. Why is Mamiya saying he's my father in this one? I don't understand that line. I'm not running. Ever. But you're in pain. I'm not. Not one to be easily dissuaded, Mamiya went on. It's okay to run from your pain. Come with me. Let's escape together. I looked up. Mamiya continued to wait as I hesitated. I slowly took his hands. Is this where he runs away to Suo's house? That'd be interesting. It's such a stupid mask here. It's really dumb looking. That's quite the beating you got there. Before I knew it, Mamiya embraced me. What? It's okay. I know how much you've done. You should be more proud of yourself. I've got nothing to be proud of. But you do. I know how much you've endured. I was the only one capable of seeing him. For the rest of the world, he didn't even exist. Yet I felt general warmth emanating from his body. I saw Mamiya has weird motivations, right? Because, presumably he's trying to lead us to our deaths, but, he's... it seems to, actually do, caring things from time to time. It's a very strange character. I slowly wrapped my arms around him. He had weight to him, too. And plenty of warmth. For the first time in forever, I let my guard down from someone else. I went back to the room and cleaned up the mess, discarded clothes, beer cans. Midori was sleeping in the corner, so I picked her up and carried her back to her room. Her face was covered in dry tears and drool. I put pajamas over her underwear and slipped her under the futon. Oh. I nearly forgot I received a letter from Sue the other day. Earlier today. I took the envelope out of the bag. He must have bought it at some random general store. It was, of course, blue in color, just like his hair. It's Ryou. Thank you for your letter. I couldn't wait to read what you had written, so I ended up rushing back home. When I placed my hand on the doorknob, though, I hesitated for a moment. I was scared to face my mother. Then I remembered what you had told me about delaying problems. So I mustered all my courage and opened the door. My mother welcomed me with the usual smile. Feeling guilty, I immediately apologized for what I had said earlier that morning. She looked surprised for a moment, but then praised me for admitting my fault. It felt a little embarrassing, to be honest. I mean, I'm almost grown up already. I should know when to apologize. In the end, I'm glad I did. It's all thanks to you, Ryou. You've done more for me than you could imagine. I see. So you asked me in your letter whether I apologized. And the answer is yes. I believe it's now my turn to ask a question. What's your favorite dish? P.S. Mine's Kratson and peaches. Yeah. Broke into a smile without even realizing it. I better write a reply before our next meetup. Mamiya's kindness, Suo's single-mindedness. They made me forget the throbbing pain in my chest, allowing me to drift off into a peaceful sleep. But Mamiya, this one is talking about running away, right? I don't see how that's the best. They always seem like genuine, answers to the problems, right? What do you think of this, Midori? So I put up a white envelope. Excited at the Star Yard, Midori immediately grabbed it, just as he had expected. Surprise! They're tickets to an amusement park. Where'd you get those? From a friend of my father's. Say, do you like amusement park, Midori? Midori gave such an enthusiastic nod, I wondered if she'd hurt herself seeing that, so his lips curled into a wide grin. That's great. Wouldn't have been much fun to go on my own anyway. Seeing the two of them have such a shared conversation filled me with relief. Maybe I really couldn't trust her to him. Alright. Listen, Sue. Midori can be a bit hard to control at times, but she'll be fine if you hold her hand. And although it rarely happens, if she ends up throwing a tantrum, make sure to... What are you talking about? I have 3 tickets here. Huh? Look, Ryou. I've got work. Ryou. Abandon your responsibilities and go to an amusement park, Ryou. What a smart decision. Let's risk our job over going to an amusement park for temporary fun. Excited of a sign, they're both giving me a classic puppy dog eyes. I guess I should be off work next Sunday. I can't wait. That's responsibilities. He's like, oh, I'll just do a different day. That's a different costume. Fantastic. Yeah. It's also a different costume. Are you at Ryou? Yeah. Midori really went out there. Went all in there. I'm sorry, Ryou. It's alright. It's just been a while. I plopped down on a nearby bench. Seo became considerate as usual. Brought me a drink. I would have loved to join them, especially after seeing them so worried, but truth be told, I still felt a little sick. Can you look after her for me, Sue? Of course, don't worry. I'll make sure she has enough fun for both of you. When I heaved a sigh of relief, Sue and Midori exchanged look and chuckled. And I haven't seen her smile like that in ages. You could do a bit more smiling yourself, Ryou. Come on, I'm having plenty of fun as it is. Smiling is good for your health, though. They say it lowers stress. Just give it a try. See, this is like slightly decent advice, but like Mamiya clearly wants to kill us, right? Or leads us to like what the hell is Mamiya? Does Mamiya have a meaning? I just don't actually know for the Japanese word. Mamiya seemed just decently satisfied by the force of awkward-looking smile I gave him. Amusement parks bring back lots of memories for me. I've never been fond of overly crowded places, but for whatever reason. I don't remember coming here with my mother, but... Oh, that's right, Midori wasn't with me either. I went out by myself. Wait, did I? Really? No, I think there was someone else with me, an adult. Are you feeling better from that coffee cup right now? Are you feeling better from that coffee cup right now? Yeah. Let's go on the merry-go-round next. Mamiya? I staggered to my feet as Mamiya started pulling me by the hand. We headed straight to the merry-go-round. Only a few people were in the line, so we could get on it almost right away. Wait, Mamiya, I don't want to ride this. Come on, everyone's waiting for you. The horses won't start until you get on one. Urged by Mamiya, I recklessly climbed onto a horse. It was the only black horse surrounded by a bunch of white ones. What a strange creature Mamiya is. I don't understand him. Why does Mamiya want me to go on a merry-go-round? Oh, whatever. Good choice. It's a quality breed, a strong, proud animal. Mamiya acted almost like he knew this thing. Despite finding the whole situation ridiculous, I feel a tinge of excitement when I realized I had managed to pick a reliable steed. You know this horse? Of course I do. It's been through many battles, guiding its master countless victories. It's pretty well known, actually. Are you sure? It's okay for me to pick this horse. You're getting the wrong idea, Ryou. It's the opposite. The horse picked you. Really? I see this is ending up to be a horse game again, but alright. Horses are smart animals. They're able to gauge the capacity of human beings. Ryou, you're the only one worthy of this horse. You're the next hero the world's waiting for. And as always, I think this is a good stop just to kind of end here. So remember, if you're enjoying the show, make sure to subscribe to the channel, find out when our videos come out, support us and all. And I will continue this another day with with this weird rabbit creature. Fucking hate Mamiya. Bye. What a weird thing it is.